Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hit that like and sub button, man, for all your daily Dokkan content needs and news. In return, thank you so much for all the support on this channel. We have had a crazy week on YouTube. Thank you guys again for all the support. There's a lot of new guys here, so again, thank you so much for coming by and checking out the channel and kicking it with your boy Gotcha Talks here. Just wanted to put that disclaimer. And also that was my first time on the Dokkan podcast last night over at on the 5-9 gaming channel. So if you guys haven't checked that out, should be on YouTube later today, so you could hear your boy talking in there a couple times. It was a pretty cool time. So let's get into the actual video. This one, we are doing our top 10 categories in Dokkan Battle. We're going to continue on with that again, just continue on with the tier list stuff. So before we start, number 10, a lot of you guys, it's probably going to irk you. Please, it's okay. I understand. This is my personal one of my favorite categories in the game. If I had to say, it's probably one of my top 3. Again, this is just personal opinion for this one. The rest will be more towards like actual, category based. But I know everybody, the second you guys see this, when you guys are going to be like, what are you doing? What the hell are you talking about? But let me show you. So for number 10, I actually put Dragon Ball Seekers. And the main reason why I put that, it's because this is a extremely free-to-play category in the game. Like, you could beat basically every single event in this game besides Extreme Super Battle Road with a lot of these units. It's the best free-to-play category because there's not many other free-to-play categories. Yeah, this guy is summonable, but this guy right here, Goku Narale, is a good leader for the team. You have this free-to-play LR, you have this free-to-play LR, you have this free-to-play LR, all of these. It's insane. You have a bunch of different leads that you could use. This Bulma's actually a pretty decent card. This Goku's a pretty decent card. And then of course you just have the Ginyu Force on here. You have Giru, who's pretty solid. You have 50% support Vegeta. But just talking about more sense of free-to-play stuff, yeah, dude, it's just fantastic. You rock this guy's a lead. You make a TUR version of the LR and he goes to town. You rock LR Ginyu and physical Ginyu right here. They do pretty decently well, especially after the link update. Again, the Ginyu Force, you could expect all of them to get EZAs at some point down the line with like an EZA area. I see it coming. This Gohan is an EZA unit. LRB Pen. There's just a lot of free-to-play options here, like the Vegeta and Goku. Maybe they'll get awakenings during April Fools in 2021. So we don't know yet, but there's plenty of units that you could rock here. So I definitely got to say number 10, Dragon Ball Seekers, because again, it's just so free-to-play friendly. And the other categories, like Universal Survival Saga, for instance, isn't on this tier list. But for example, you could rock almost all those units on like Pure Saiyans or Transformation Boost or Final Trump Card. You guys get what I'm saying? This is definitely a very unique category for me, and I just have to give it some love. I have to shed some light. I actually plan to do some showcases for the trio and just talking about Dragon Ball Seekers as a whole for a separate video. But I definitely want to give a lot of time into this one because I know a lot of people are going to be like, nah, dude, you're crazy. But that's my explanation for, leaving this here as number 10. Let's go ahead and move on to number 9. Majin Power category is one of my favorite categories in the game. Mind you, a lot of this is going to be my favorite categories, and a lot of it is going to be facts. Like, probably the top 6 are going to be pretty much, they'll always be there. But I want to do at least some categories where I'm like, damn, I really like this category a lot myself, right? Not just, how explosive the category is, but honestly, Majin Power is so powerful. It's so prevalent. Like, you could destroy so many different Dokkan events, so many different modes. It's just, it just destroys, dude. It absolutely destroys. There's tons of power here. I just have such a damn good time with this team. You have a great lead, which is the Buhan. The Tech Dokkan Fest Buu is coming to Global next. So you could expect that. And obviously, it's just so much power with the Majin Buu unit, especially after the link update. I definitely like this category a lot. Definitely deserves to be on this list. So let's go ahead and move forward to number 8, which is the Super Saiyan category. I love this category, especially since this man right here, LR Spirit Bomb Goku, is one of my favorite units in the game, hands down. Super fun. Rainbow Orb changing crazy. It's one of those teams where you can actually run a full LR team and it could be, functional. It's crazy how functioning that a full LR team works with this Goku, because again, he's making so many rainbow orbs. It's a lot easier getting those 18 to 24 key supers. And then of course he has a 4 key leader skill, so everybody's starting off with 8 keys. So if you guys ever want me to do a showcase on that, definitely let me know. But this is definitely one of my favorite fun categories. I have such a blast using this team. Super Saiyan's great. So let's go ahead and move on to number 7, which is Goku Family. I love the Goku Family category. There's so many different units here. It's constantly getting buffed with whenever like a new Goku Gohan type of unit comes out, which obviously that's going to be happening for the rest of the game. So Goku Family is definitely a category that's going to continue to improve over time. It's already improved a lot. We have some great leaders. We have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We have Go Bros. And then we have a whole mess of LRs. Obviously, a bunch of different Gokus, Gohans. We got Pan. This Gohan's fantastic. This Goku's great. Your boy's about to hit that 1,000 days. So I expect a video on that. But like, there's just a bunch of goodness in this category. And definitely have to give some Goku Family love. Of course, you know, there's plenty of other categories that you guys could probably say is better than Goku Family. But I just enjoy this category quite a bit. So let's go ahead and move on to number 6. Final trump card is a disgusting behemoth of a category. It's full of great units. You got good, you know, you got God Topo. You got a bunch of greatness here. You guys are probably like, why is this category so, you know, like low? But obviously, once we get to the other ones, which you could probably start imagining what the other ones are going to be, definitely are stronger and have more units that you could use. So let's go ahead and jump into that, because we're going to be talking about a lot of these units in the next category, which is Transformation Boost. SDR Cooler Lead. Again, a lot of those LRs that you guys saw, like the Blue Fusions, stuff like that, are going to be in this category, because anything with, you know, transforming, it's here. And this category is extremely powerful. There is tons of great units here. You know, there's so many prevalent Dokkan Fests that do come out. Fortunately, Tech Ultimate Gohan's not here. I mean, I get like the whole argument. He's not really like he's not really a unit that they could use, I guess. Because like, but the ultimate, like, it doesn't make any sense, because in the Super anime, it basically confirmed that Gohan actually transforms into Ultimate. I guess in the manga, it's a bit different. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense. He should have been here, but it's not that big of a deal that he isn't, because there's honestly not many. If there's no other Ultimate Gohans, it's kind of crappy for him, because it's very, like, he has a very wonky Link set, so it's just a bit unfortunate. But again, Transformation Boost is extremely powerful. One of my favorite teams in the game. Definitely a very prevalent, very strong, very good cat. So let's go ahead and move on to number 5, which this one's gonna turn a lot of heads, but Kamehameha is my number 5 category. Again, you know, Blue Fusions, LR Gohan, UI Goku, Goku and Vegeta right here, Rose, Blue Boys, Buha. There's so much power here, but the only issue with this category is that the lack of support units really hurt it. There's not many supports. Like, I mean, you have this Gohan here who's good. You have this Goku, but they need to get EZAs for them to be like actually considered, you know, support units. Where, you know, like Topo is such an extraordinary support unit, because he does so much, right? So we definitely need that in this category. We need some more love. We need some more shine. 100%. That's what we need to get in here. Hopefully we will at some point. Hopefully they will start just ramping that up and really buffing up Kamehameha with more support, because it really needs that to hold the team together, because there's so many great LRs, but if there's no like key boosting support units, it's just a little it does, you know, suck sometimes, but it's fine. It's still a fantastic carry. Let's go ahead and move on to number 4, which is actually Pure Saiyans. I do believe Pure Saiyans, like for me, is a bit better than Kamehameha, because again, there's a lot of support units here that hold the team together. Like, you have Turles, you have let me see, you have, I mean, let me think. Why am I just thinking about Turles? There has to be more. There has to be. Cabby's on here. Cabby's, you know, 50. Any team that where you can rock more 50% supports is always a good thing. So Cabby being here, you know, 50% Vegeta's here. This Vegeta's also pretty damn solid still. Why am I, you know, again, Turles. I know I mentioned Turles. Tora, whenever Tora gets an EZA, it'll be great. This Tora here is also a pretty good support unit. You also have this LR Bardock. Yeah, now it's coming together. This Goku right here is a pretty damn solid support unit. Yeah, everything's coming together now. It just holds it together. And of course, once Pure Saiyans gets an actual better lead, it's going to be GG. Like, it's going to be pretty easy to put this team back to like maybe 1 or something like that. It just depends who that unit's going to be. But yeah, this is definitely a very strong category. One of my favorites. So let's go ahead and move on to number 2, which is Majin Buu Saga. Majin Buu Saga has become a disgusting category in this game. It's full of power, full of goodness. I mean, there's so many great units. There's been, I mean, the entire year had buffs. Like, you had Gotenks and Buu, the Super Saiyan 2s. You had, LR Vegeta and Buuhan. You have this LR Physical Vegeta, who's a very solid unit. There's just a lot of greatness here. There's a lot of power. This Tien's great for the team. You have physical 50% Buu. You have the 50% Gohan as well. Like, there's just a lot that you could rock here. Physical Kid Buu as well as here. Into Kid Buu got an easy A. There's just a lot, dude. There's just a lot of power here. I like this team a lot. I honestly think it's number 2, because obviously you guys can imagine what I think is number 1, which is Realm of Gods. So Realm of Gods is no doubt the strongest category in the game. It's just so strong. It is one of those insanely good categories. I mean, you got a lot of the best units in the game in here, and they just continue to buff it up constantly. Like, there's always great buffs for it. There's always good decisions on this team. I mean, you got the 50% Whis, Vados, as long as you have Beerus on the rotation. Well, Vados no, but Vados, how her support works. Goasu and Zamasu's here. Topo. No, I'm not going to talk much, but West Kai. There's just a lot of great supports here that hold the team together, even if you don't have a unit that has prepared for battle, which is unfortunate because a lot of these units do have prepared for battle. I would like a new Realm of Gods leader that's that actually functions with the team. Like, Beerus is cool, but he's only really cool if you rock him with Whis and Vados. I mean, you could keep him off rotation, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like leads are supposed to be the highlight, but it is what it is, right? And then obviously Zamasu isn't the greatest, but he's still pretty prevalent. He's pretty decent as a leader, because again, you could rock an extreme variant of Realm of Gods and it works out pretty well. So I definitely want to say Realm of Gods is my favorite team in the game. I think for a lot of people that's going to be pretty common, but yeah, I mean, for a good reason too, though. So let's go ahead and rock through it now. So we have Realm of Gods as 1, Majin Buu Saga as 2, Pure Saiyans as 3, Kamehameha as 4, Transformation Boost as 5, Final Trump Card as 6, Goku's Family as 7, Super Saiyan as 8, Majin Power as 9, and Dragon Ball Seekers as 10. So if you guys have been kicking it for the entire video, thank you so much for the support. Remember, this is again very opinion based. You could definitely take out Dragon Ball Seekers and Majin Power, but I definitely want to put something that I personally like. I don't want it to just be oh, the strongest categories. No, there's other categories that have great utility in it without being disgusting bulldog categories, right? So we're gonna go ahead and end it there, guys. Thank you so much for the support. The next video will be top 10 leaders. I know we did categories, so now we are going to do the leaders, and obviously it's going to be a bit different. It's going to be a bit different for sure, right? The leaders are going to be way different because again, it's not looking at, oh, it is looking at the teams, but there's a lot of dual leads, so we got to factor that in as well. So be prepared for the next video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody, and peace out.